Hey everybody, this is Rob with Let's Talk Board Games. Just wanted to take some time out and actually take it away from board games and talk about RPGs. On this channel we talk about everything that's hobby related. So today's hobby will be RPG Mouse Guard. This is a game that came out, I guess, a few years ago, and it won an award. I can't remember what it was for, but a lot of people said it was a really good game. It was cool. It was different. I played it once, and I like the take that it had on their fluff and manipulating it into like the RPG. It was fun, but for me, there was a few issues just when it came to combat. The game kind of grinded down a little bit, just because you would come out of your narrative and kind of discuss, okay, this is what I'm trying to accomplish, and just things like that. Whereas games like D&D 5th edition really just flows right into combat, especially if you know what you're doing. And that's just an issue I have with this game. I really like how you develop the characters. I thought that was really unique on how they took that, because with this game they already have their world established. So there's not a lot of room for creating new content, aside from I guess what they do in the graphic novels. So like I said, the character development was cool. It was kind of different, especially for something so linear. It was kind of entertaining. I felt like they came up with a few ideas to kind of make it just a little more in depth, versus just, okay, here's a mouse that you make, this is what color he is, and okay, go off and adventure. Again, they have a second edition coming out. I thought it was actually supposed to be out last month, but when I take a look on the internet, I don't really see too much for it. So I don't know if that meant the game had some issues, they didn't take it back into production, or I'm just not searching as hard as I need to be. But I am looking forward to this new edition of the game. I'm hoping that they have tweaked the combat system, because I feel like this game could really do a lot. This could be one of those top games, right after D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu. It could be Mouse Guard. So with how the game can actually be reached to, especially a younger audience, being to as where you can get the books from the library, to the graphic novels. I mean, and that way you can kind of just get into the fluff and all the background story of the Mouse Guard, and really get a feel for their world. But that's it. Oh, side note, the contents of the original box. Now again, I did not own the first edition game. I was just playing it with a friend. So I just saw the things that he had in the box. I felt like, I think he said the game was about 60 bucks or something like that, I believe. And it came with like quite a few books. I think it came with like a rule book, a mission book, some little like pawns or something like that, some cards and some dice. So it kind of came with a lot, but I felt like one component that I would have taken out, or I would have opted for something different, were the pawns that it came with. I would have just done like little miniature mouselings or micelings, or whatever you would say. Kind of like, here it is, like with Mice and Mystics. I mean, I actually would, if I get the second edition, I'll actually go back and use the miniatures from Mice and Mystics to fill in for that. I think that'll really work. Other than that, I mean, with any RPG, it is what the DM makes it. So, if maybe I didn't enjoy it as much because the DM just didn't do a great job, delivering the story and getting us immersed into the game. But yeah, so guys, tell me your thoughts are on Mouse Guard Second Edition, and if you think it's gonna be good, what changes they're going to make, and when it does come out, I'll see if I can pick it up or play test it or something, just so I can have a little more insight on the game itself. So remember, anything you guys want to talk about, just let me know. Leave a comment. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. See you next time.